The Ruger flashing degenerate is back in the league. I've been waiting for this since the beginning of the year. No, seriously, I drafted him for my fantasy basketball team. Now he's actually going to be worth something. Morant coming back to the Grizzlies means everything. Like I said in a previous video, the Grizzlies were projected to win over 40 games this season. Believe it or not, I think they can still reach that mark. Morant is a top 2 player in the league. Yeah, he's right behind Victor Wembanyama. So would I doubt his ability to lead the Grizzlies? No, because he's a high flyer, which is exactly what the Grizzlies need. There's no excitement on that team. Even Jaren Jackson Jr., he's fallen off. Desmond Bane, he's got short arms, so he can't lead a team like Morant can. Morant's literally going to come in. He's going to average 35 points a game. He hasn't had to put his body through the wear and tear of everybody else this season. He hasn't had to do all the heavy lifting that he's had to do every season that he's been on the Grizzlies since he was a rookie, since he was drafted 2nd overall. He hasn't been carrying them. So he has a fresh body coming into the season, and that means that he's going to be scary. He's already the most athletic player in the league. He can dunk on like 15 foot probably. So Morant's going to come in. He's going to posterize everyone, including Victor Wembanyama, like I said earlier. He's probably going to dunk on LeBron. He's probably going to dunk on Giannis. He's going to win MVP. He's literally going to show, okay, he might not win the award, but he's going to show why he should win MVP because he's going to come in and take this Grizzlies team who's trash right now, 6-19, all the way to the playoffs. And Morant's going to make a case saying that he's the best player to ever come out of South Carolina, the best player to ever come out of Murray State, the best player in Grizzlies history even. Last video I said Dylan Brooks was the best player in Grizzlies history, but Morant's about to change that because Morant is going to leave a legacy, and it starts right here, and it starts with carrying the Grizzlies out of their slump that they've been in since the beginning of the season. I am so excited for Morant to come back. He's one of my favorite players. He's just so exciting to watch. He can hit turnaround shots, which is not even... No, most people don't even talk about that. He's actually a good shooter. That's why he's so... You can guard him. You have to play up close to him. You can't just, play in the paint because it's not like he can only dunk and, jump over people. He can actually shoot, Not like, Stephen Curry, but he's pretty good. He really is. And Morant's got a good mid-range shot, in my opinion. It goes in like almost every time that I watched it. When I actually watch him play, he's one of the few players who is like every time you watch him, he's going to guaranteed have a good night. More so than MVP Derrick Rose even. I think he's more an electrifying player to watch. He's more exciting. It's more of a guarantee that you're going to get a good performance out of Morant than any other player in the league. And that includes LeBron James, who's been incredibly consistent because Morant's the most consistent player in the NBA right now. He's a guard, but he's still, it's not because not a lot of his scoring ability comes from the 3-point line solely. He can score inside. He can do a bunch of different layups, and he can change up. If they're playing tough defense, if they're protecting the rim real well, he can switch it up. And Morant, he's going to be able to score on you no matter what kind of defense you throw at him. There's no way of stopping him. He's just so athletic. He's just so quick. And his control with the ball is unbelievable. He's not like the safest player in terms of, his turnovers ratio statistically, but he's got one of the best handles, and he's definitely, one of the shiftiest guards. And that's a really underrated aspect of his game. So I'm just so excited for Morant to come back. He's about to change the league for real. Like, where are the Grizzlies right now? 6 wins. So I'm gonna predict that they're gonna win at least 35 games this year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering that they've lost a quarter and 3/4 of the games they've lost, yeah, that means they'll have to win almost half their games for the rest of the year. And I think they're gonna do that because Morant is that valuable of a player. He's everything the Grizzlies need. Derrick Rose is hurt too for a few weeks, and I hope he gets well soon. But they're gonna have to cut Kenny Lofton Jr. too, just to make room for Morant, and Morant's completely worth it. He's all you need on this team. So yeah, while the rest of the team has been trash, Morant's going to take this team. It's going to be a good team. Thank you for watching. It's going to be a good team. That's the bottom line. Thank you for watching. See you next week.